What you do alone becomes what the world sees. When you are alone, it feels like no one is watching. You think your actions are only for yourself. But time has a strange way of revealing truth. Slowly, whatever you do in private becomes visible in public. It is like planting seeds in hidden soil. People may not see the seeds, but they will see the plants. In the same way, your private life builds your public image. Reading shapes your conversation. Every word you speak has a root. That root is what you read and listen to. If your mind is filled with wisdom, your talk spreads wisdom. If your mind is filled with anger, your talk spreads anger. People may not stand beside you when you read. They may not even know which book or article you hold. But when you open your mouth, they know. Your speech becomes the reflection of your reading. That is why reading is not only for knowledge. It is for shaping your mind and voice. Good input creates good output. Eating shapes your energy. Food is a private choice. You eat it in your home, sometimes even in silence. But the energy you gain or lose shows in your body. If you eat clean food, you look fresh. If you eat junk food, you look tired. Your face glows or fades depending on your meal. Your work speed rises or falls because of your food. People do not see the plate, but they see the effect. So, eating is private, but energy is public. Discipline shapes your confidence. Discipline is not a rule someone forces. It is a habit you choose daily. Waking up early, completing tasks, controlling time, all of this builds inner power. That power becomes confidence. A disciplined person stands tall, speaks clearly, and acts calmly. Why? Because he knows he is in control. He has already fought battles with laziness and won. The careless person, on the other hand, shakes in fear. He knows he has wasted time. That lack of discipline eats his confidence. So, the world easily sees who lives by discipline and who does not. Focus shapes your results. You cannot hide your focus. Even if you say you are hardworking, your results will speak louder. Exams, projects, performances, they reveal your truth. A distracted mind produces weak results. A focused mind produces strong results. Like a magnifying glass collects sunlight to burn paper. Focus collects energy to burn obstacles. People see your marks, your skills, your achievements. That is how your inner focus becomes outer proof. Environment shapes your growth. Look at the people around you. They are a mirror of your growth. If you sit among dreamers, your dreams rise. If you sit among complainers, your hope falls. Environment is like climate for a plant. A good climate makes the plant strong. A poor climate makes the plant dry. You may think environment is a background. But in truth, it is part of your identity. The world can easily measure your growth by your circle. Mindset shapes your response. Life tests everyone. It throws problems without warning. At that moment, your mindset speaks louder than your words. Do you panic or do you stay calm? Do you blame or do you solve? Your private mindset becomes your public action. Strong minds organize chaos. Weak minds break under pressure. People may not know your inner thoughts, but they surely see how you handle broken things. The silent law of life. This is the silent law. As you practice, so you become. There is no shortcut. Honesty in private builds trust in public. Laziness in private builds failure in public. Learning daily in silence builds wisdom in public. Wasting time daily builds regret in public. The chain is unbreakable. Actions form habits, habits form character, character forms destiny. What you do alone becomes who you are everywhere. Real-life reflections. Think about a student. He studies alone, quietly, when no one is watching. On exam day, his marks shine. His private effort becomes public success. Think about an athlete. She trains daily, sweating when no one cheers. On game day, her strength amazes everyone. Her private pain becomes public power. Think about a musician. He practices endlessly in his room. On stage, his music touches hearts. His private dedication becomes public art. And think about a careless person. He wastes time, ignores effort, hides behind excuses. But when results come, his truth comes out. His private weakness becomes public failure. No mask can last. You can act for a short time. You can pretend to be disciplined, pretend to be confident. But masks break under stress. The real face comes out. And the real face is built in private moments. So if you want to show something good to the world, first build it inside yourself when no one is watching. The balance of inside and outside. Life is like a mirror. It shows outside whatever stands inside. You cannot polish only the outside. You must clean the inside too. Reading, eating, discipline, focus, environment, mindset. All these are inside works. Together, they create the outside picture. If you want to change the picture, change the inside. Final message. So remember this truth. What you do in private never stays hidden. It appears in your words, your energy, your confidence, your results, your growth, your actions. The world may not see the small steps, but it surely sees the big outcome. Every seed of action grows into the tree of character. And the world only sees the tree. Therefore, live with awareness. Feed your mind with good reading. Feed your body with healthy food. Feed your heart with discipline. Feed your soul with focus. Choose the right environment. Build a strong mindset. Because in the end, you are not what you claim. You are what you practice. And the world will always see exactly that.